Hey everyone, welcome. I hope you're doing very wonderful. So today I'm going to get into the Natasha Denona Roxa palette. I know I'm a little late. The palette came out about a month ago. I'm late. It's old news, but it's better late than never. I've had my eye on this palette from the start, and I always knew in the back of my head I was gonna purchase it, and then finally a coupon came out for Ulta. If you spend $15, no, if you spend $75, you get $15 off. So I did purchase the palette along with these two new lip products from Essence. So I figured this is gonna go perfect with the palette, and of course I'll do my lips at the end. I'm gonna show you guys some swatches. I'm gonna do two different eye looks, and then I'll give you my thoughts and my review on the palette. But before I get right into everything, my name is Carrie. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you like my content. Give this video a thumbs up and hit that notification bell. It'll really help me out a lot. Thank you very much. And for those of you who already subscribed, you know, you guys get me. You guys get me right here. You already know how I feel about you. I appreciate you all very, very much. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get right into the palette. I'm gonna do two different eye looks, but before, let me show you the swatches. I did cheat a little bit, so I put them on my hand already because I feel like I'm the worst swatcher on the planet. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of pan up, and then I'll show you like a full shot of the swatches. Okay guys, there you have it. Really pretty. I do think that there's enough purple in this palette to call it a purple palette. There are some pinks in here. All right, there is a little pink island right over here. But you know, you have to appeal to a mass amount of people. And if you're only going to make a purple palette, then you cut out all the people that might like pinks and that might like a little bit of purple. You know what I mean? So I understand why they didn't make it completely purple. But anyways, you know, they want that money. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. All right, so now let's go into this shade right here. It's called Velour. Eventually, I'm going to rearrange this palette. Natasha Denona has a far superior eye for color than I do, obviously. But I so appreciate the fact that she does allow for you with these little holes in the back to rearrange her palette. Like I love that. And so I'll do that eventually. I'll rearrange it to where it makes more sense to my puny brain and my eye. Oh my gosh. Anyways, all right. So let's start to darken up the crease a little bit. I'm going to go into this shade right here that I don't know how to pronounce. I don't even want to attempt to pronounce it because I'm going to sound ridiculous. Jacaranda? Jacaranda. Oh, I see furniture floating around. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Jacaranda. What? I don't know what that means, you guys. Can you tell me what that means? Anyways, I'm going to start to put that in the crease. Oh, beautiful color. Beautiful, beautiful color. Oh. Ooh, I like that shade. I can't pronounce you, but I love you. All right, I'm going to take that first brush. I'm not adding any more. I'm just going to kind of blend it out a little bit. Beautiful. Ooh, I like that. Okay, I can stop gawking. I'll stop gawking. All right, so how about we go into this shade right here, Eclipse, something that I can pronounce. I'm going to start that on the outer V and just kind of start darkening up that area a little bit. And then when ooh, adding a lot of depth. That one has got a lot more deeper, that's a lot deeper than the Jacaranda. I didn't saying it right. I feel like I'm not. Ooh. Okay, real gently right in that crease. I don't want to bring that shade up too much because I don't want to cover up what I think is Jacaranda, which by the way, I'm going to add a little bit more, and I'm just going to kind of blend right up here. Ooh, That eye is becoming darker, a little bit more mysterious. All right, let's take that shade also, the one that I feel silly. Like I'm opening up a portal to another land. Put it underneath the lash line. Wow, that is so beautiful. Ooh, I like that. All right, I'm gonna blend just a little bit more. I'm gonna add, I'm gonna add a little bit more velour. I need to bring it up just a little bit more. Beautiful. Okay, now let's add just a small amount of, I feel like I'm not using the right brush, but that's all right. Let's go into Phoebe. And I'm going to highlight the brow bone just a little bit. I don't think it's gonna highlight too much, but put some in the inner corner too. I'm gonna put Razzle Dazzle. Don't worry. I'm always going to put Razzle Dazzle. All right, let me shape up this outer V here a little bit. Ooh, stunning. Ooh, I like it so far. Okay, let's add some glitter glue. I'm going to use AOA Studios Tacky Base. By the way, I did go back on their website. It's from Shop Miss A, and I'll link it below. It's been out of stock for the longest time, but it's back in stock. So if it's still in stock, I'll link it. I'll link it below. But I did notice that the other day. I'm just going to tap on my eyelid. I'm actually going to put some glitter glue in my inner corner, and I'm going to bring it up and over into my crease and my transition area. Y'all know my habits. You know my habits. You know what I do. Okay, so now we got to get sparkly. But I want to keep it purple. I want to keep this eye intense. I want to keep it purple. Okay, so I'm going to go into this one. Concord. Ooh, kind of like Concord grape, like grape jelly. Do you guys have a favorite jelly? I feel like it's the season, like we're coming into the fall and winter season, like it's the season for jelly. Anyways. Ooh, okay. I feel like this shade is a little more metallic, but there is some nice sparkle to it. I am digging it. Put just a little bit in the crease, not a lot. I just want to see a little bit of sparkle in the crease because, I'm going to add a little bit more Razzle Dazzle. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, all right. So now let's get I'm going to use kind of like a flat shader brush. I'm going into Flutter right here. And actually, this is not a shader brush. This is a fan brush. I misspoke. I'm sorry. They don't sell it anymore. It's from BH Cosmetics. It's a number 6 brush. But anyways, all right, I'm going to put that sparkly shade right in my inner corner. And I'm going to bring it up and over just a little bit on that inner lid. Oh, it's pretty. Now that shade, Flutter, does offer a lot of sparkle. What I'm going to do is, I think, I'm debating, you guys. Do I want to add a little bit of, I think this is Dixie. Now this one, it's very light. It's very hard pressed in there, but let's just see if we can tap a little bit and brighten the eye up just a little bit. Ooh, you could still see that intense purple underneath. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay. You guys, you have to sit back. You have to enjoy your makeup. That's beautiful. Okay, now I've been here. Let me clean myself up here with a makeup wipe. I have an eyeliner from Kaleidos that is a purple eyeliner. It's in the shade Night of Creation. I do think that it would be absolutely stunning. Let me get some on there for you. Oh, God. Is it not like super duper intense? It's got like a purple blue shift to it. So I'm hesitant to use this because of the blue shift. I don't want it to alter. So okay, I'm just going to go in with my Pacifica Black eyeliner in Jet, and I'm going to tightline the tops and the bottoms. And then we'll go in with mascara. Ooh, tightlining is done. That is so, so pretty. You know what? For fun, I will go in with the Kaleidos Night of Creation, but I'm not going to put it in my waterline. I want to see if I can just rub a little bit or just add a little bit to the upper lash line, like on the actual eyelid, just to see what that does. Might not do much. I don't want to wing it out or anything. I'm just trying to keep it real simple. Just like that. I hope you guys can see it. It just added a little extra flair. All right, now mascara. I'm gonna go in with the Benefit They're Real. Okay, guys, the mascara is on. It looks absolutely beautiful. The eye is intense and I love it. I love a good smoky, especially purple eye. Purples look so good on brown eyes. All right, so now let's move over to the other eye and let's see. I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to try to keep it a little lighter, maybe not so intense, just to kind of test out the diversity of this palette. So how about we go into Phoebe? I'm going to go into Phoebe and I'm going to put that all over my eyelid, just everywhere. It's going to go over all over the eye. Okay. That Phoebe shade is on. I put it everywhere, all the way up even to my brow bone. I even put a little bit in my inner corner. I'm telling you guys, and just in case I fast forwarded or edited that part out, I just figure it's redundant. Okay, so now I'm going to take the same brush that I was using, and I think what I'm going to do, oh, I'm torn, you guys. I'm really torn because if I go into Sweet Pea, it's going to take the look into the pink area, into the pink zone, but I think I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. Why not? There's pinks in the palette. Let's use it. I love a good pink eye look. All right, I'm gonna just put that in the crease and just kind of blend it a little bit. Okay, there we go. Oh, that is sweet. Okay, that is a very sweet, pretty, soft pastel. At this point, it's still looking pastel to me. Eye right there. Okay, so now how about we go into the shade right here? It's called Heather, and I'm gonna start to put that on the outer V and just kind of start to carve out an outer V. Gonna just place, oh yeah, this is taking me to Pinktown, all right. That's okay. Let's take some of that shade. Let's go underneath the lower lash line. All right, now I'm gonna take the first, where'd you go? First brush that I was using. I'm not adding anymore. I'm just gonna kind of blend. Gonna blend. Very soft. Wow, those, okay, all three of those shades that I just put on my eye, super soft. In fact, I lost a little bit of that heather color, so I'm gonna add a little bit back in. It's possible that that heather shade is fluffing away a little bit because I did add that Phoebe shade all over my eyes. So they're kind of getting lost in each other because they're so soft. But no matter, the look is still very pretty. I'm not dissing them. It's just an observation in case you're trying to recreate the look later on. All right, so I feel like I need just a little bit of depth. I just want a little bit of depth. So I'm going to go into this shade right here. I think it's called Orchid. I'm blinded. I'm blind. Yeah, it's Orchid. Blinded by my light ring. All right, let's just put a little bit on the outer edge of the eye. Just a little right there. Right here. Right there. So pretty. I'm almost tempted to do a halo. No, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it how it is. I can play with this palette another time. Okay, so now go into this Regal shade. It's a metallic, so I'm wondering, do I need the glitter glue? Let's try it. Let's try it with just my finger and see if I can get away without using the glitter glue. It's soft. It's too soft. Okay, glitter glue. Let's put the glitter glue on. I should have known. I should have just erred on the side of caution, but you know. All right, glitter glue is going on. Oh yeah, and it's clumping that. Oh, Can you guys see that? All right, that's okay. I'm gonna cover it up. I'm gonna add a little bit more glitter glue. The wet glitter glue is not mixing well with the dry, but that's okay. All right, let's go back in with Regal. Let's add it. Oh yeah, way more. You can definitely see a lot more of that shade coming out. All right, let's clean it up a little bit. I don't want to see any clumps or unevenness, which I don't know, might be inevitable at this point. Okay, so now I feel like I should go into this shade because I know it's like, I don't know, it's in the middle of the palette. Let's just do a little bit. Let's do a little bit, and I'm just gonna kind of put it over on top of the eye. I'm gonna just kind of stamp it right in the middle. Oh, that's nice. Okay. I wasn't expecting to like that so much, but I do. All right. All right, let's stop there. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to look great. Doesn't always have to look so nice and neat as long as it's on there. All right, so now let's take a brush. I'm gonna go into, do I need more glitter glue? Okay, yep, let's add more glitter glue. All right, let's put a little bit more glitter glue in my inner corner. It's just, okay, just use your glitter glue. In the inner corner, bring it up and over a little bit too. Let's put a little bit of glitter glue on the brow bone. Let's put some razzle dazzle there too. Now I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. I think it's called Stargirl. Can't see. Stargirl, yeah. That's what I'm going with. All right, it's on my brush and I'm just gonna tap it. I'm gonna tap. Ooh, okay, and I'm gonna bring it up and over. Gosh, so beautiful. Ooh, that's so beautiful. Let's add a little. Ooh, stunning. Okay. The eye looks gorgeous. I don't care if it's pink. I like pink. Pinks and purples mix really, really nice together. Let me clean up underneath the lower lash line just a little bit with that Stargirl. Okay, so I don't want to intensify this eye very much, but I am going to tightline with like an off-white eyeliner. This is the Essence in Silky Nude, and then I'll go in with the mascara. All right, there we go. It just added some brightness. It just opened the eye up a little bit. You could use a black too, or a brown in your waterline, or skip it all together. No matter what, it's gonna look beautiful. So, all right, so now I'm gonna go in with the same mascara. The mascara is on. Those eyes are done. They look really nice. I'm having a lot of fun with this palette, you guys. All right, so now let's move on to the lips, but I wanna show you guys something real quick. So do you remember when I was using the Kaleidos eyeliner and I swatched it right here? I just tried to use a makeup wipe and I did wipe off my swatches, but I cannot get that off. It's okay, it's starting to come off now, but I mean, I am really digging in. So just an FYI, if you ever consider purchasing that product, it's going to be on you for a while. Yeah, it's okay. Anyways, all right. So now let's get into the two lip products. Isn't the packaging just like perfect on these? So I'm curious to see if these will match well. You know, I have ideas in my head and then execute it's not so great. But anyway, so this is a new line from Essence, and I don't know if this is actually in store. I want to say when I purchased it, it said online only. But this is their In the Bloom Light. This is their In the Bloom Light Shiny Lip Gloss, and this is in Moonlight Glow. And then this one is in the shade Live in Full Bloom. And it's a lip liner, but it's retractable. I love that. I love having a retractable. I don't have to deal with a I don't have to deal with sharpening. All right, so let's oh, you know what? Let me swatch it for you real quick so that way you can see. Okay, there we go. It's pretty. Okay, it's pretty. Now let me swatch the gloss for you. I don't know that there's gonna be much color in this. So let's, yeah, not a lot. It's very, very sheer. So I have a feeling that I'm going to have to really fill in my lips with the liner. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'll put the gloss on top. All right. The lip liner's on. I really lined it. I don't necessarily like using the lip liner to enhance or to take the work of a gloss. I want the gloss to have some pigment to it, but with the swatch, it looks almost clear. So anyways, let's go in with the gloss. Okay, so I put the gloss on. Yeah, I don't think that this gloss has much pigment to it. So, you know, I had to kind of make the lip liner do most of the work, but it's really pretty. Those two together are really, really nice. But I could totally live without this, just FYI. All right, so how about we spray the face? I'm going to use my Skindinavia Bridal Setting Spray, one of the best setting sprays on the planet, you guys. Okay, guys, it is time for me to show you the final look. Okay, guys, this makeup look is complete. That is using the Natasha Denona Roxa Palette. Let me give you a few little thoughts. I love the palette. I think that the color story is very beautiful. I think that if you like purple tones, there's enough purple tones in here to get several purple different types of looks. Is there some pink in here? Yes, there's some pink, but you know, they have to, you know, they have to market to a larger quantity of people to make more money. So I think if the people who like pinks and not so much purples, if they made this just a purple palette, then you would lose out on that, you know, demographic. So, but anyways, I know I mentioned that before. If I didn't cut it out. But anyways, I do love the palette. The mattes blended really beautifully. The shimmers in here are really pretty. I don't really have anything negative to say about it. You know, it's a good quality palette made in Italy. Just it's consistent formula with her other ones. My only thing is that I'll have to go in and rearrange all these shades, just like I have to do with all of her other, you know, palettes. But I do think that it's a nice palette, you guys. It's great, and I think both eye looks are great. I think you can get a little intense with it like I did here, and then you can get real light with it. I think there's a lot you could do with this palette. So you guys comment below, tell me what you think. Do you agree with my opinion? But tell me, you know, tell me yours. I know some of you, in fact, a lot of my subscribers and viewers have this palette. So comment below and, you know, share with the rest of us. So you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.